So what you're going to do is you're going to pull up your PowerPoint, your Keynote, whatever you want, okay? And you're going to go to QuickTime Player like this, okay? Now when you're in QuickTime Player, up at the top you go Edit, or I'm sorry, File, New Screen Recording. New Movie Recording will record your face if you wanted to do that. New Audio Recording will just record audio, and New Screen Recording will record what's happening on the screen. So that's what I do. Okay. So you're going to click New Screen Recording. Okay, and now you're going to check to see if it works with your voice, and you can see this going here. If that's not going, you need to go down here and switch to built-in microphone, the internal mic. It's more than enough. Okay, get yourself in a room that isn't like wooded walls, maybe. Like ideal thing would be to put a bunch of pillows around you and do it, because those pillows absorb the sound. It doesn't reflect it. So it's kind of a dead sound. Okay, so then you hit this red button, okay, and it's going to give you two options. One is it's going to give you the opportunity to record just part of the screen. So a lot of people like to do that if like all those videos you watch in class where like I'm showing you videos from movies and stuff. Yeah. What I've done is I play the DVD player, and then I record just the part of that I want using the screencasting. Oh, easy. Or I'll go to a YouTube clip and I'll record the part of the YouTube clip that I want to show you guys. Okay. So what you're seeing are recordings of YouTube videos and stuff. So, but you're going to record the full screen because we're going to put your PowerPoint or your Keynote or your Google Doc, whatever, in presentation mode. So it's going to take up the full screen. So I click this. Okay. So now it's recording. Good. I minimize this. Let's get that out of the way. Put this in presentation mode, and now I start my presentation. There you go. So, my name's Kevin. I'm sorry I'm at the Super Bowl, but we're going to be talking about the rate constant K. In order to get excited about activation energy, we did this match rocket thing. See the match rockets right there, blah, blah, blah. You can bring in some animations here, some pictures about it's baseball, right? Yeah. All your stuff. You could even leave this, and you can say, you know what I really want to do is I really want to show you guys this really cool website that has like baseball stats or something, you know? Or we can actually even put the clips from that in your presentation, whatever, okay? All right, guys, I got a multiple choice question for you. Press pause. All right, I got a pre-response question for you. Press pause. Okay. When it's over, you bring this back up. You hit this stop button. And here it is. I minimize this. Get that out of the way. So watch what happens when you go presentation mode. Put this in presentation mode. Perfect. Yeah. There you go. So my name is Kevin. I'm sorry I'm at the Super Bowl. So now if you're doing it all out of just a PowerPoint presentation, you want to trim it first. So you go Edit, Trim. And I'm going to pick the part where right there. Get rid of it. And then I'm going to, you know, wherever I want, then I press Trim. Okay? Perfect. Then I go File, Share, YouTube. Awesome. Done. Easier than I thought. Yeah, then you're done. And that's it. Now, if you want to do further editing. Hey, it's okay. Hey, Zoe. No, one sec, real quick. Come on, come on.
I just wanted, so can I see tomorrow at lunch?
Yeah.
And then I can bring my certification.
And just text me or email me if I'm not here.
And then I can do my certification for you.
I love it, dude. Hell yeah. So if you want to do further editing to this, like if you want to add some stuff, you can share it with, no, you can export to iMovie. Okay. And you could
I think my laptop has iMovie.
Okay. So this is fine then.
I'll just have to use this.
I really don't worry, because you want it to be authentic, right? Yeah. I don't worry too much about being perfect. But you want to, when you do something like this, have a script so you can kind of follow the script. And my recommendation to you is when you're doing something like this, when I'm talking to you in person, I'm recording all this too right now. When I'm talking to you in person, I can talk and I can write on the board, right? Yeah. And I don't have to write everything on the board that I said. Yeah, right. If I wrote everything on the board that I said when I was teaching, it'd be ridiculous. Yeah, because your brain has a verbal channel that information goes into, and it has a visual channel that information goes into. And the goal of the teacher, what you're going to be, is to not flood any channel. So if I if I talk everything, I'm flooding the verbal channel, and if I just show images, I'm flooding the visual channel.
Right.
The goal is the balance. So it's like in our videos, you might notice that there are some things that I say and some things that I write, and the tendency when you make a video like this is to feel like you have to have everything on the slide that you say, and you
Yeah.
don't. So what I would do is I would create really simple images that you talk over.
Okay.
And if there is something that needs to be written down, that it's a very, very important statistic or it's a very, very important figure, that don't like bullet point them in a PowerPoint. Like have image anchors and consider what you say to be having been written down, because it's being captured and recorded.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So this is the visual cue, and your voice is the audio cue for them.
Yeah.
And you can also put media in here. So you could have had an embedded video in here.
There's a way to perfect.
That's what I did. Like there was that one you watched, Superman, right? So in order to do that, I'll show you right now, okay?
Yeah,
Since it's being recorded. I'll do the whole thing right now. So you're gonna go. Let's assume you can find it on YouTube. Okay. So would it be possible, you think, to get it on YouTube? Wait, what are you thinking of you'd be even looking for?
Just clips, because part of it's also baseball movies.
Okay.
So,
Okay, so if it's on YouTube, you could do this. You could do what movie?
Pride of the Yankees.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, that one right there.
There it is.
Probably the exact video I'd use.
Okay. So you take the URL and you go to a website called Cutebase. And what this site's going to do is it's going to allow you to download the YouTube video. Okay?
Oh, wow.
And that's what we're going to do first. So you enter the URL into here,
Okay.
and you just click download. Okay? And it uses Safari, you don't use Chrome when you use Cutebase. Yeah. And this, again, this is all being recorded right now. So it's gonna load some Java applet. You say accept, run, and if this is a video you want, I'll send it to you right now. So you say download MP4. So now it's downloading this right now. Okay. So then here's my. Do you have Keynote or PowerPoint?
PowerPoint.
PowerPoint. Okay. So same thing with PowerPoint. In PowerPoint, you're going to go insert, and you'll say like movie or something like that.
Yeah.
Or you might be able to drag it in. So there it is. I just dragged it in. Okay. So now when it's in my, I'm screencasting, right?
Yeah.
Right? So they could be watching that. And the cool thing about doing it that way is when I'm in class, I'm like, okay, get out your activator. Here's a video. I don't waste any time.
Yeah.
I save about 5 minutes of instruction, right? So same thing with you. You're not going to waste any time. You're going to save some instructional time there. So the first thing I'm going to do right now is just in case I'm going to load this. I don't know if it'll. I'm going to load this and send this to you. But that's what you would do, right? So